Hey Val, what's up, man? I guess we had an update. I wasn't expecting this, or I wouldn't have launched so quickly. Excuse me. What's up with you, Val? What are you doing? You working on some high-end stuff? Billionaire business? Window. I just finished work, pretty much. Just wondering what I'm gonna do today. Well, I was just asking if you were doing billionaires business. That's all. I don't have any idea what any of this stuff is.
Connecting.
I guess I'll finish my excuse me, my hauler quest, and then nobody wants to do anything. I'll just do career. You lost a $3 billion ship? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, where'd my quest go? Oh yeah, yeah. Should I just inject? I guess I'm not close to the 70 million. I was just gonna inject that, but. Hi, Jirachi. Hi, Quasi. Got it. Hi, Ryle. Hello. So yeah, if you guys want to do some stuff, we can. I'll just finish this quest.
Warp drive active.
The wind gets too loud, let me know. Hi, Tech. Hello, hello. Wait. I don't have my thing. What? I didn't lose it. Yeah.
Warp drive active.
I guess I didn't have the thing. I thought it just stayed on me. I don't think I took it off.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I thought this is the good ship to do it in. Did it disappear? Oh man. Not here, y'all. Excuse me. Oh. Collect the samples. Not a thing with the beacons. I thought distribution was a hauler thing. I mean, I don't have another ship anyway. I don't have a ship, so... Heck, not much. We could do some group stuff, but somebody else has to tell me what we're doing. I'm up to try some different stuff today. Don't know about doing a scan, though. Scanning didn't exactly stir my loins, if you know what I mean.
Active.
We could try... What have I not done? Not really. I mean... Skill heavy? That's probably not for me then. Okay, go through the gate. Oh my.
Active.
What's ESS robbing? What's that mean? I can't do gas yet, it's too expensive. I would like to try that, but... Oh yeah, we don't want to do that. We gotta stick to basics. I got a Marlin. I'm gonna call it the Marlin. I got a blue Marlin, and but I don't really want to. There's a million. I don't really want to spend money on it. I'm trying to save my money to get my mining thing. Do any of you guys just mine stuff? The barge. It's like 70 millions, I heard. There's events you can do? Oh. But that's pretty dangerous for me, I would assume. I do basically Muppet mining. Yeah, I think I will try that, Quasi, but I don't have the skill for it, and the book's pretty expensive, it looks like. I think it's like 40 million. Okay, we all want to go mining together? We can do mining. I got all these points. If it was enough to sell something good to get my barge, I would sell those. Keep it chill? Okay. Val has a sweet mining ship. D-Block, what up? That's what I use tech as a venture. D-Block, how are you, buddy? Tell me who you got good on your team now. I was just looking through this stack of cards on my desk, but I don't think I have any good rookies, buddy. Let's see, I got Evan Carter. He's alright. Soderstrom. Ellie. Mason Wynn, Skeens. Brooks Baldwin. Most of these guys I don't know. Michael Bush. Oh, there's Jace. That one's alright, I guess. Colt Keith, that's a rookie cup. James Wood, rookie. There's some okay ones in here. Most of these guys I don't know, though. Cool Papa, that's my guy, man. One of my favorite players. He's right behind Shoeless Joe. That's my guy. You can convert your LP to Zano Bean Counter Metallurgy. 2,000 ISK per LP. What's that? That's only $1 million though, right? No, not even that. Hold on. Oh, I see. I see. I thought it was better if I buy something and then sell it. That might be kind of the same thing. These missions really aren't bad. They're a little slow-paced, but you could AFK them. Dude, Cool Papa Bell's amazing. Like a rich man's Ricky Henderson. Slash Ichiro.
Docking permission requested.
D-Block, what else you playing? Anything else? You guys like sports games? Baseball? D-Block that's in here is a streamer. He's a really good streamer. Much better than I am. Like sports stuff, check him out. He plays a lot of different stuff though. Okay, last one. Oh, I gotta blow something up. I don't know that I can do that with this.
The station honors all returning citizens from beyond the borders of our great state.
Hi, Shemaya. How are you? This has been a long time. You need to come around more. You started playing Valorant again? That's no good. Soccer, the real football? I used to play FIFA on stream, but I don't anymore. Yeah, you need to come around more, Sam. I don't like you being away that long. You gotta figure that out and get it dialed in. Get it together. No, we'll group mine. I'll get everybody together. I was watching Street Fighter videos the other day, Shame. I was wondering how you were doing. I hadn't seen you in so long. I hope you're well. Hope work's going good. Can I do this, guys, or no? Yeah, I didn't think so. I'll just leave it here for now, then. We'll take the Corvette over. I'll go get my Venture. I don't even think this thing has a gun. I don't have anything else. That's alright. Let me go get my Venture. I'll meet up with y'all. Off to the bait shop.
Want some action? The thrill of adventure. Satisfying all your urges without ever leaving your pawn with NOH Home casts. NOH, boredom is the enemy.
I love FC25. I've never played that one. I'll stream GTA 6. Yeah, next year. You wish. You're gonna do RP with me and run a bait shop. I'll let Val pick that, buddy. He can choose where we're going.
Warp drive active.
We can just go here then. If you guys just want to do like Scordite and stuff. If y'all can protect me, I'll go where you want to go, but I just don't want to die.
Docking request accepted.
That's not very chill. Somebody said chill, so it doesn't sound very chill. We have to be able to play one-handed so I can drink beer. Those are the rules. I don't make the rules, but that's what they are. Alright. Bait shop. Mr. Hanson, love you, buddy. Hope you're doing good. Nice to see you, man. They're good, dude. Thank you for asking. How's the married life? I check in on you on Steam. I see you're playing Hell Let Loose. Make sure you're behaving yourself, you know. So I'm glad you're happily married, buddy. How's work? You president of the company yet? Yeah. I know you got promoted. Last time I talked to you, you got promoted right before you got married. Oh, that's great. I think about you every time I hear about Greenland. Like that we're buying Greenland or whatever. Just taking Greenland, apparently. I don't know. Like, God, does Mr. Hansen come with that deal? Just bring him over, too. Alright. I'll just undock and start mining. And I guess you guys can meet me over here. Wonder if I have whiskey left? What kind of whiskey are you drinking? I'm gonna go get some Japanese whiskey, I think.
Warp drive active.
Oh, single malt? That fucks me up, buddy. Oh, Whistle Pig? That's some good stuff. Yeah, that's real good stuff. That's straight out of Kentucky. Hemi's area. It's a good place to get whiskey. Only thing I've got is tequila. Well, tequila ain't bad. Yeah, I have way too much. We're not going to get into that today. I have a lot of that. We won't be doing any of that. You're drinking water? Oh, well, I've been there, buddy. Texas, Tennessee, yeah. Yeah. Imagine not knowing how to use your boosters. Yeah, I might go get some Japanese whiskey tomorrow. I just want to try it. I've never had it. People rave about it. But what single malt do you got? Scotch fucks me up, man. 2 glasses of that. I could drink probably 10 Heinekens. Dude, maybe a little glass of scotch, and I'm like, whoa. It's briny. Shit's great. I love Heineken. Actually, my favorite beer, though, is Chinese. Called Jingdao. Awesome. Very skunky. But Heineken's a close second. I've never tried Indian whiskey, no. It's the most hated beer in the Netherlands? I'm sure. I don't really care, though. Just a simple man enjoying a Heineken. I've only ever found it on draft in one place. That was in Nashville, Tennessee. Close to Texas, Tennessee. I had it in January when I was there. It's alright, but didn't taste really any noticeably different. Although I wasn't in the mood to really get after it that night either. Let me know, y'all, when you get close. We can move somewhere else if you want. Jumps out, Roger. Like, when you guys are that far away, do you just autopilot, or is that suicidal to do that? Too slow, too easy to get killed? Okay. Never autopilot? Oh, that sucks. The autopilot I don't mind. If I can go AFK. I think Scordite was the best thing I could do, so that's why I'm doing it. A shuttle or a Corvette. Okay. you guys are already in fleets. Okay, you left yours? I don't know who's in charge of what. I just drag people, so don't take that personal if you're not in charge of something. Yeah, Rab's around. Yeah, I'll come in, voice. I gotta pee, guys. 1 second.
Hey, yeah, you have to turn on push to talk, by the way.
All right.
Welcome back.
Hey. Okay, let me see. I got everybody in here? Looks like it. You guys will have to set up push to talk. Just FYI. Hi, Ice. Okay, I'm full. Back to base.
That work? Yeah, it looks like it did.
Warp drive active.
Hey. You see general chat?
You're 3 billion?
Yeah, you can since you're a member. Yeah, you said you wanted to see 3 bill.
Woof. I kind of have 3 billion. Pretty much same.
Docking
mean,
permission requested.
Technically, your account is worth about 3 billion.
Yeah, pretty rich in spirit, if you know what I mean.
Docking request accepted.
Is everything doubled for everyone here?
Mute the stream.
That's where it is. Cool. I didn't realize I was a famous streamer for a second then.
There's no mining drones you get on a venture, right?
I think the Venture can fit mining drones.
Yeah, you can definitely take 2 out.
But it doesn't, but then you can't have anything to defend yourself, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
the trade-off.
So I'd recommend you put 2 in it and have your combat drones for when you're mining solo, because when you're mining with me, I'll have my combats out.
Oh. I didn't even think about
And I've
that.
got combat drones with me as well.
Okay, well, let me go. After this, I'll redock and buy some, even if I'm buying them remote and paying a little more. That's fine.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, we have Omega. Val bought it for us. Ice. I can't afford it. I need another 35 million, I think. I'm working on it.
Also, just so that I can move the tune if need be, do you want to do anything other than mining today?
Mining's probably fine today. Mostly
Okay.
mine today. I might do some career stuff later, but I think I'll
Well,
make
I'm
a lot
asking
more
because
money.
my,
Oh, you
ahead.
wanted to bring something over?
yeah, it's 15 jumps. So if you decide randomly, oh yeah, let's go do some like, combat missions, I'd have to wait 15 jumps to get there.
Hmm. I see what you mean. Well, I'm flying by the seat of my pants here, Val, so no promises. But, I mean, you could bring it, I just hate for you to bring it and not need it. 15 jumps is a long way. Hi, Death.
And it's not actually that far.
For me, oh, it's insufferable.
I think the most I ever had to do in one trip was 56.
Oh, fucking blow my brains out.
Yeah, that was also, I also had the longest trip I ever had to take, which was an hour and a half of jumping. That was only like 20-something jumps, but it was in a freighter, so
Oh.
very slow.
And nothing does 2 jumps at once?
Lots of things do, but they're all capitals.
What's a capitals?
So there's a lot of ship classes, but they're broadly defined under subcapitals, which is frigates to battleships, capitals, which is dreadnoughts, carriers, and force auxiliary carriers, and super capitals, which are super carriers and titans. So capitals and super capitals can jump to beacons, and that will negate however many jumps you have to take, although there is a maximum range.
Oh. Those are the
And
super
fun fact.
expensive ones?
They're not that expensive. Titans and Supers are quite expensive, but
And you can't bring them into high sec either.
Oh. Well,
So that
probably
means
never
every
see
time you
this.
launch one, it's a target.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I do have to say, Supers are probably the most fun thing in the game to fly.
I would hope so.
And death by 1 HP, he is currently training the skills, and he does have the SP to just inject it, but he wants to save out the money for it on his own. And Ice Cold Viper Supers being super carriers.
Well, I can't even use a mining drone, apparently.
It does require the mining drone skill.
I had that. Gotta train that.
It's a very short range.
Yeah. Oh, you need the book.
Yep.
There's the clown car boys getting warmed up out there.
Finally unlocked Caldari level 5 frigates. Finally can get into the Buzzard.
Nice.
More scanning? Yeah.
Yeah, Ice Cold Viper. The buying two of them hurt my wallet a little bit. Not your cup of tea. Did you ever try Hyper Supers? Oh no, my favorite ships in the game are carriers. They get fighters, which are like drones, except that you can manually control them a lot more.
Sounds cool.
Val, I was looking at them earlier on today. I think I've picked the faction I want. It's the pirate faction. The carrier on that looks epic.
Which one? I'm gonna guess you mean the Moloch, not the
Guristas?
Moloch. Guristas? They don't have a carrier. Oh, the Fax.
Let me have a look. I'll find it.
Yeah, the loggerhead.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the logistics carrier. In general, too expensive for its own good, but they are cool. I really like them.
It looks epic.
Hey, death by 1 HP. It takes a minute to jump fucking 15 jumps. I'm getting my boost on grid.
I wanted a carrier that benefited from the Caldari shield bonus, and technically that was the only one that I could find.
You can also get the Minokawa. Or if you want the combat side, the Chimera.
Where do they sit?
Those are both Caldari.
Oh, do you know what? I didn't even check the Caldari line. I just looked at all the other ones. Lol.
Yeah, they're a lot cheaper. Yeah, Quasimodo's right, I'm in it.
Are you guys close to here? Oh, there you are.
I'm on grid.
Hi, Ark.
Hey, there he is. That's my boy. There's your boost and compression. Enjoy.
Are you here too? Oh, now I see you. Get the mammals
Thank you very
going.
much.
Now I can compress.
Arcturus. Yep. Arcturus and I are both in it. Ooh, only fleets. Quasimodo, it depends on who you are and what you bring. in general. When did Pandemic bring a 200-man fleet into Fountain? Oh. Yeah, sorry. A, I don't go on Alliance fleets much, and B, I have the short-term memory of a goldfish. Arcturus can probably answer that, though. God damn it. They...
Is depleted.
These bastards.
The asteroid is depleted.
Hey, Arcturus, just so you know, Synergy refed the BD F7C jump bridge.
Hi, Math.
Hello.
What is a coveter?
It's the other mining barge. It mines more but has less cargo space.
Do you
It's
think I
terrible.
know these things, Ice? Ice is being a real dick. He knows I don't know the terminology.
If an ibis had a baby and it was a miner, that's what it'd be called.
Hey, what do you have against the Coveter?
It's shockingly bad. I suppose if you've got a porpoise or an orca with you, it's great, but it's
Yeah.
bad for solo mining.
No, 100%. The Coveter and the Hulk are both fantastic for when you have compression, and when you don't have compression, you cry because you have to go back to the station every 2 cycles.
I thought it was bad enough in the Procura.
Oh god. My first 2 kill marks ever were on a Procurer.
First time I took the Procura into low sec, literally the first jump, I got gate camped and absolutely raped.
Yep.
But I'd kitted it out to be an absolute shield beast, so it took him about 60 seconds, well, probably a little bit less than 60 seconds for him to kill me, and I was hoping to God that the gate would kill him first, but it didn't, unfortunately for me and my wallet.
Yeah, I used to be in Caldari Faction Warfare, which honestly, Damp is one thing that I heavily recommend to you. The Caldari Faction Warfare is right by Jita, uses the Caldari ships that you already have and have skills for, and is a good intro to PvP, and can also make some decent money.
I don't think I'm ready for PvPs.
I mean,
I probably don't want to do PvP in this game. I barely know what the buttons do. I'd probably just stick to rocks and easy PvEs.
I did
bring it over
indeed get
the
a... Sorry, go on.
I'm bringing over my combat tunes, so if you do get bored of mining and want to try something like Abyssals, we can do that.
What's Abyssals again?
Basically, you buy a filament. What a filament is doesn't matter.
Okay.
You use it, and it brings you into this like section of space that only you can access. You have 20 minutes and 3 rooms. If you kill all of the rats in the 3 rooms in under 20 minutes, you get out, you make some good money. If you A, die, or B, don't complete it in 20 minutes, it closes. If you didn't complete it in 20 minutes, you die instantly. But it is also, for a solo player in high sec, the highest ISK per hour you can make.
That sounds terrible if you're like me and don't know the buttons. I can't complete anything in 20 minutes.
So that's why we do tier zeros. It goes from 0 to 6. Zeros are functionally a walkthrough. Like the rats are super weak, super easy to kill. Nothing's dangerous in there in terms of like hazards. But then the 6s are quite challenging.
Like, you can solo a 0 in a caracal in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
with nothing but Scourge missiles. It's really simple. Saying that though, I took the same Caracal into a tier 1 and got absolutely obliterated by the first NPC, so the step up is
There
huge.
is a big difference. But tier 0s would be a good entry into PvE, getting to learn the buttons, getting more used to everything.
Yeah,
And
maybe.
another like little quality of it is you can bring in 1 cruiser, 2 destroyers, or 3 frigates.
But I only have one piece of shit ship, so I don't have to be concerned. Well, I guess because you guys can come, you mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
The
So-
asteroid is depleted.
Huh. Okay, so where do you get these things? You buy them on the auction house or something?
Pretty much.
But they're not a quest.
They are not a mission.
So
So
they drop
no
from.
NPC will tell you to do it. Yes.
They just drop.
They drop
and-
from ironically enough, they drop from themselves for the most part.
Oh,
I've got a ton from Exploring as well, so if you need any like
Oh.
tranquil ones, I've got a load of them.
gotcha. Okay.
Like, they're not expensive, they're only a couple of thousand disc each. But like I say, I've got stacks of them, so you can just have them.
Yeah, I don't.
Exploration builds,
I
because
should
they do
show
have
them
those
the
kind of
research.
things.
Here's the research, y'all. Here's where we are. So I need 3 days on industry, and that's what's holding me back. On the research part of it. But realistically, I'm 35 million short, and I have to earn that. So it's going to take me a few days anyway. And I don't have gas or ice that I can do. I think I need a book for that. The gas book was expensive. It was just as much money as I have now.
At least you're making money. I'm just hemorrhaging money. I had 1.4 billion at the beginning of the week. I'm down to 300,000.
Damn. I know how you feel though.
It's been an educational loss of money. I've had fun doing it, and I've tried pretty much every gameplay loop. I'm just a little bit more risky than you, Damp. I'm just going all balls deep in straight away. Nullsec, schmallsec. Let's take this ship in. Boom, it's all over. Oh well, back to
Oh.
Jita.
The epitome of nullsec is hello, welcome to our space. You can't leave.
And I did get a large skill injector as well. So I suppose I spent a chunk of it on that, which is fair.
Hey, yeah, Damp,
Mhm.
are you at your PC?
Yeah, I'm looking to see what I'm gonna mine.
You accidentally double-clicked in space, so you're flying very far away from everything.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's because you double click in space?
Yeah, if you double-click anywhere in space, it'll move your ship in that direction indefinitely.
Oh, okay. Dampy, you're doing great, thank you. I got a message that I had to respond to, and I was like, looking for some different stuff to mine. But I guess I need to stay close to you guys, huh? Oh, there we go. I'm good. I was trying to find a different scordite gem.
I think Pyrite's the
there
most
is-
valuable at the moment.
Let me check.
I may be wrong. It's a couple of weeks out of date, but
In Jita the other day, scordite was worth, regular scordite was worth more than the other ones.
oh, that's interesting.
Math, please. Yeah, it was the regular one. I was getting like 3 or 4 more than the other ones.
Okay, so right now the highest is Pyroxeres.
Pyroxylese, okay. Regular Pyroxylese?
So if you're going just by the regular, then Pyroxeres is the highest. You would obviously want to grab, you know, the solid over the normal, but
Mm-hmm. And we'll go to this one.
I love compression.
Compression is beautiful. Yeah, if we get some more people out here, I'll bring an orca.
So this is my first time in the Retriever. It's much better than the Procurer. I've also picked myself up. Sorry, go on.
Procurer is great at what it does, and what it does is get shot.
Yeah, I made a bit of a mistake getting that, I think. My big brain plan was to be able to sneak into low sec, mine in low sec, and sneak back out again, and have enough tank to take on one little frigate if it decided to jump me. But the reality of the situation was I just got jumped and hammered, but c'est la vie. I've also got an Endurance and a Prospect, but I have no idea what they're for yet, other than the Prospect I know is Covert Ops Miner, and the Endurance I haven't got a clue. But I've got one,
So
so I'm going to play with it.
Prospect is gas, Endurance is ice.
Ah, okay. Can I still go get ores from low sec with a Prospect?
Yep. Although I'd
It's just
recommend using a Venture.
Is that because if I get popped I'm not going to lose as much?
Yep.
Noted.
The Prospect does not mine enough more than the Venture to warrant the 10x cost, 20x cost.
My logic was Covert Stealth Cloak would mean I wouldn't get ganked.
You can't cloak while mining. So
Fair.
if you get off, then the cloak will help you not get caught again. But if you're getting off in the first place, you should be fine.
Venture it is then.
I have a slightly different Venture fit for Losec.
I will gladly steal that if you're willing to share it.
Yeah, of course.
What does the Retriever's hull go to? Or hold, rather, not hull.
Mine's up to just under 32,000.
Oh, shit. Really? Man. Get me
It
in
also
there.
mines a lot more per cycle.
Get me in there. That is amazing.
Skill training completed.
Alright, we can go get our drones now.
Yeah, it's nice not having to run back and drop off ore every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, it got to a point where I actually bought a dedicated hauler just to move the stuff that I'd mined and dropped off at the nearest station, just because I couldn't be asked going backwards and forwards all the time.
Ice, it still doesn't matter, man. I'm way short on the money. Way short on them.
Thanks for the fin, dude.
Yep. Just make sure you load the ECCM scripts.
What does that actually do?
So it has two effects. It has the base effect that everybody knows, which is you're more resistant to ECMs. The secondary effect, which is more hidden, is you are harder to scan down with combat probes.
Okay, so ECM buff and harder to scan.
Yeah, he's very against loading and donating.
I don't even know if I can buy the drones here. I'm gonna try.
Docking request accepted.
To be fair, I can get behind the whole don't lend me money thing, because the whole game's based on generating cash to be able to fund your lifestyle, so if you just take handouts, it just kills the challenge, doesn't it?
Yep. And if you want, I am in Jita, I can just bring you the mining drones. So you don't have to fly all the way back here and then back over there.
Yeah, yeah, I'll take that, buddy, for sure. Let me know what I owe you.
$25 million.
Warp drive active.
You will owe me 32,000 disk.
Okay.
Arcturus, I'm 100% behind that, mate.
Oh,
if
wait,
you want to
should
give
I?
me all of your ISK.
Fuck. Did I put my other drones in?
Yes, you will have to put the drones in the
Fuck me.
station.
Okay. We're just doing loops.
Warp drive active.
No ice. Nope, not doing any of that. I'm gonna earn it. That way it's like you're stoked when you get it done. I don't want anything handed to me. Good night, Quasi. Have a nice evening.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Hey, Dan. I was joking on day 1 or day 2, whichever day I joined. But you've nearly got enough followers for a court, mate. Just saying.
What does that mean?
It's like an in-game guild.
Oh. Yeah, but I will say that the Eve guys have come around every day I've played Eve. They're very loyal and consistent. Probably because I'm new and they like seeing me progress, I would guess, but a lot of people that don't like Eve, they do not come around when I play Eve. So it's pretty polarizing.
I think it's a very niche game. You're
Yeah.
either into it or you're not. There's no real grey area for this one. That's why I didn't expect to see you back, to be fair, when you said you weren't happy with all the jumps. It's like, oh, you ain't gonna last long.
No, I hate jumps. IB, welcome. No, you cannot send me one ISK. Yeah, Death did watch you play Tarkov, that's true.
Ryle said everyone's just waiting for you to get ganked in high sec. Mate, I'm living on D-Scanner, I don't care about the 0.8. My D-Scanner's popping off every 20 seconds, especially with him streaming.
Oh, there's some Muppets coming. Hold on, someone got smart here.
Goodbye, rat. Your life was short and hopefully bad.
Hey guys, can you just double my ISK instead, mate?
Ice, are you in the bait
How much
shop?
do you
Oh,
have?
he's in the bait shop already, yeah. What's a Dread? Is that a good ship?
The Dreadnought.
Hmm.
Heck, how much ISK do you have? Or Tausa, sorry.
Sorry, mate. What did you ask me?
How much just do you have?
Back up to about 550 mil. It's doing all right.
Consider your risk doubled.
Ah, thanks, dude.
Yeah.
I was only joking, though.
I know. Damn, which station are you in? Oh, you're not in a station. Which station would you like me to go to?
Moon 5? I think is
That
where
is
I
all-
go. Oxu Mineral Group and Viesto.
Okay.
No, I really don't know, man. My skill points are all over the place. I'm just doing enough to get the mining stuff right now because I've enjoyed mining. And then I just picked a bunch of shit that looked like I might need it if I ever fight someone.
Damn, go ahead and go to your station. I have the drones for you.
Roger, on my way.
Warp drive active.
I have mining 4. I don't know if I have astrogeology. I'll have to look. Yeah, I have astrogeology
Permission
3.
requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah, I have mining frigate already. What was it, 32?
Yeah, 32,000.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Sorry about that.
Val, has anyone introduced him to the concept of aligning to a target and being ready to jump out if shit hits the fan yet?
Nope. But at the same time, he's an adventurer, so his align time should be good. I'm not exactly worried about him getting ganked in a point 8. If anyone gets ganked in the point 8, it's going to be the Porpoise.
Yeah, you're the highest value target, aren't you?
Yeah.
I was doing some ice mining a couple of days ago with my core, and this Astero just popped in and started bumping people, and obviously about 30 seconds later, local was full of 30 people. I was gone faster than you can say, get me out of here.
Yup.
I've learned my lesson the hard way. I'll say one thing for this retriever though, it does not eat rocks. Much faster than the other one.
Yeah.
The mining drones I just released, like, we do the combat drones and it just works.
Yep, you release them and then you hit F to target the rock with them.
Okay.
F is the universal attack this button for drones.
That's super handy, the amount of times I've had to scroll and look for that little button. It's been unbelievable.
I see. Now they're going.
Damn, you're running away from that rock very quickly. You're going to be out of range of it soon.
No, I think his range is currently larger than his lock range.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, okay.
My range is like 12 kilometers, I think.
Hover over the mining laser and see.
Oh, 25 with you here. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Ryle needs an invite. Okay, yep. Ryle, 1 sec, please.
I already got him.
Oh, you got him? Okay, thank you. Oh, we did scanning yesterday, Death. We did it. Tried that out. Got nothing. We got skunked.
Found a couple of wormholes. I did try and introduce them to D-Scan, but it was hard on text only, so I gave up.
That's fair.
It's one of those concepts that's quite difficult to explain without voice.
Definitely. Yeah, probing, D-scan. There's a lot of things in this game that really require like a fucking stream to show you how to do it.
So Val, you must have been playing for a little while then, yeah?
About 4 years, 3 years.
That's pretty cool. Have you come across E-Frontier yet? Any thoughts on that?
Oh god, fucking Eve Frontier. I tried it in the very earliest alpha stage. I didn't much care for it in that early alpha stage. I haven't tried it since. I'm just worried it's going to turn into a crypto thing.
What's an Eve Frontier?
The asteroid is depleted.
It's like a second Eve game, basically, that's much darker, I guess. Much more unknown.
Yeah, the premise is like in the name Frontier, so civilization doesn't exist. You've got to start building bases. It's basically a survival base builder in space with a PvP focus, from what I understand anyway.
But it's not an MMO?
Oh yeah, it's still an MMO. It's
Oh.
still Eve. It's just a different spin.
It's also in closed beta right now, I think. Open
Yeah.
beta. And also, I think it still has an NDA over it.
Is it subscription based too?
It will be.
Yeah.
But that's not the extraction one.
No, that is Eve Vanguard.
Oh.
That I have tried, and I can't give an honest review on it because my PC can't run it.
Oh.
Also, damp generally, when you have mining drones out, you want to be as close to the rock as possible,
Okay.
and generally pretty stationary, because the mining drones are very slow.
Gotcha.
So I found E-Frontier before I came back here, and I was thinking, that looks like a cool concept. And then I was like, I'll just go play Eve instead. At least that one's finished. And that's how I ended up coming back.
Oh, these drones have to
Oh.
put their ore into your ship
Yep.
every so often? Oh, okay.
How long have you been playing?
About 8 days.
Oh, okay. So you and Damp are both very beginners.
I'm much more beginner.
Well, yeah, you said you came back. How long did you play originally?
3 days, I think.
No, so I basically subbed for 3 months, set my skill tree up, played for a week or two, and then my little baby girl was born, so just never came back. But I'd already subbed up, so that's why my skill tree's further along than I expected it to be. But I have not actually put game time in, really.
So yeah, you both are like very newbies. Neat.
Yeah, it's been fun so far.
I have more random ships scattered throughout HiSec.
What's your favorite ship?
Hell, easy.
Okay. Any particular reason why that one?
Partially how it looks. In my opinion, it's the best looking of the supers, and partially because I'm a big carrier freak. I love carriers, I love necromancers, I love summoners, everything of that nature. So when the game gave me an option of, hey, here's a carrier, it gets 5 fighters instead of 3, and they're much stronger, I went, yeah, I want one. And so 2.5 years later, I got one. And half a year later, I got another.
You and I will get on very well. What was the ship called again?
HEL.
Hell, okay. I am also a summoner, mage, necromancer kind of guy. In fact, Warhammer, if you've ever played that, that's one of my favourite factions. Even though they're glass cannons and they're easy to kill, I don't care, they're just great.
Damn, you came from MMOs, or from, like, fantasy MMOs, right?
EverQuest I played professionally.
Oh god, EverQuest. I'm actually just getting into EverQuest.
Mm-hmm. I saw you're on the
From
Hero's
Heroes
Journey server. It's
Yep.
super fun. We play that too. But I got invited to play in Poland for WoW PvP right shortly before I started streaming, like probably 2009, somewhere around there. I love Arcade. It's one of my favorite ones. I love MMOs and fishing games. Those are my 2 primaries, but extraction shooters and survival games I like too. Not like Rust survival, but true survival, no fucking white bullshit. I don't like that. But
Yeah.
We've got a retribution on grid. Just keep an eye on it just in case
Fine.
there's a scout.
That is me.
Oh, that's okay then.
He's in Fleet too.
yeah, I did not see.
It's
Even
not that
I
one.
saw that.
I've got my overview, so I'm just looking for hostiles.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. I have every HiSec anchor marked red.
What faction are you referring to in Warhammer? Amath is asking Tech.
Sorry, Amath. The Necrons.
Oh, we're talking 40k.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Ooh. Big Tau guy, personally.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
The asteroid is depleted.
Death Guard are legendary.
Death Guard are nice.
I just love the Necrons because they had that little tower that you could follow your army around with, and if, it doesn't matter how many the Space Marines kill, that army just keeps getting up every time. They're just so overpowered, it's unreal. And then you've got all those bike units that were just rapid to deploy. Don't get me wrong, if you pushed them back, they were easy to keep suppressed, but they move so quickly and so hard that they're just hard to suppress unless you knew what you were doing, or you just got really lucky rolls. And they were super cool to paint.
I decided to fuck the Tau meta. I am not building the I'm gonna shoot you from 20 feet away Tau meta. I have actually 50-50 between melee and ranged.
Really? How did you get on with that kind of a strategy?
I haven't yet. I just got into the tabletop scene, so I'm still painting my army.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
going to shoot you from that table over there.
Yeah, my shot missed. Okay, where'd it go? No, it didn't miss you. It missed the dude in the next table over.
Thanks, Ark, for the follow, buddy. Sorry I missed it.
I used to run a Tau army that used a sacrificial eternal.
Interesting. Okay.
It didn't work very well, but when it did, it worked.
Yeah, I'm not.
This
thinking
was back in like
wrong, but
7th ed though. And the whole concept was you put an ethereal on the table as close to the enemy units as you can, and you let it die. Because as soon as it dies, your entire army gets hatred.
Amas said bring a typus and use Plague, gives you extra AP instead of AP4 or AP5. Yeah, that's a great strategy. Ryle, by the way, your voice is epic, mate. I'm absolutely in love with that.
Thank you.
In a totally normal way, of course.
I usually get that comment about my beard.
I can't hear you, beard.
That's probably a good thing.
Damn, someone needs invite? Oh, who needs invite? Oh, Ice. Oh, we got a rat. You're already in a fleet, Ice, you muppet.
He's in our fleet anyway.
Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you, Death.
This thing just keeps sucking up rocks. I haven't compressed and I still haven't even filled half of it yet.
Well, that's Princess. Hi, Princess. That's what I thought.
Do you guys all know each other outside of Eve?
I don't know anyone.
No, I don't know anyone even on my stream, even my mods I've never met.
Perfect
Okay.
strangers.
You've made a nice little group very quickly then.
Well, I mean, it's been 11 years, I think. This is what we're at. So, but in Eve, though, like, no, I've never met anyone. Everyone's been nice, though.
The people I usually play with back in Amar are actual real-life friends of mine. Those are the only friends that I have in Eve.
I can't get any of my real life friends to play this.
The asteroid.
No,
They just
hard to
look at me with a blank
believe.
stare.
Yeah, that's me making that stare. Like, what are you going on about? That's me. Wait, you gotta play an hour and a half just to jump? And then you don't even get to your quest? Yeah, that's me.
But you can mine what? Sit there and watch a beam of light hitting a rock for an hour. Yep, that's mining.
Correct. But I'm not jumping. I'm generating revenue.
And it's still mildly addictive, and I don't understand why. The gameplay loops are so simple, yet so complicated and so rewarding all at the same time. Taurus says that his real life friends think it's a cult.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate, yeah.
I'll buy into that. See, Death, that's how I started, and then I just lost a billion ISK, so I'm slowing it down. I think Dam's got the right idea. Slow and steady wins the race.
Well, I played hardcore Tarkov, which is a completely different animal. That's really kick you in the nuts.
I'm too old for those games now. I don't have the reaction times.
I love Tarkov, I just don't like the direction they're going. I don't like all the wipes. I don't like the, you know, in general, the cheating situation. Their development plan moving to like Star Citizen.
It's hard to ignore their development plan when they post such large profits, though, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I've never looked at their financial statements.
It's the highest grossing MMO of all times. So if I think Blizzard was something like, I'm going to make it up, it's not going to be accurate, it was like 400 million or 400 billion, and they've like come out with like 600 or 800 billion, and the game isn't even released yet. It's just absolutely phenomenal how much money they've made.
In Tarkov?
No, sorry, in Star Citizen.
Oh, yeah. Hold on 1 second, Math. I'm looking. You're like right next door, I think. I gotta go here. I don't see you in the bait shop. What's your name in math? Just type. Oh, that's you? Oh, okay.
Hey, math, it is good business if people are willing to pay it, though, mate. And technically, you don't actually have to buy any of the ships. You can earn 90% of them in-game with just in-game currency. Buying them's just a shortcut. Don't get me wrong, I totally disagree with the model, but I understand why.
I invited you, Math. Did you get it? Yeah, okay.
Does anyone know how many drones the Retriever can hold? Is it still 2?
5.
I think it's only. Oh, okay. I'm thinking of sentries.
Okay, cool.
Well, it depends on what kind of drones you're talking.
Well, I guess the question would extend to both light combat and mining.
I'm currently carrying 7 mining drones.
And you've got the bandwidth to use them all at the same time?
I'm using 5 of them.
Okay, cool. I'm going to switch them out then, thanks.
Wait, you got Wi-Fi in that? What do you mean by bandwidth?
How many drones you control at once. So it's a skill-based number and
okay.
capped by the ship as well.
Okay.
So my first industry blueprint has been researched in about an hour and a half. I'm so excited to actually have something I can make now. It's been 9 days.
Nice. I've still got 22 days to finish one of my researches.
Oof.
Is that right up to 10, or is that T rather than ME?
That is getting the material efficiency from 9% to 10%.
Wow, that last step really does hurt then.
And cost 47.5 million.
Ouch. I only got mine up to 7, I think, whatever the 7th run is.
It all depends on what you're researching. So if you're just researching basic things, it doesn't take as long or cost as much. This is research for a mobile tractor unit, BPO.
Sure, okay. Mine was a ship, I think I went with the mower.
Okay, getting that MOA is a cruiser.
It is?
I had a couple of BPCs of that, I think.
I had a big brain plan to make a mower, make a load of PPP components for it, wrap them all together and sell it as a contract in a FW system.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool idea.
And then I looked at how long it was going to take and thought, I need 6 months to do that.
Why it take that long?
I'm exaggerating a little bit. Just because of all of the optimizations on the blueprints that I've got to run. It's like 30 days per blueprint.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a couple of MOA BPCs that are both 10-20%. Multiple runs.
How'd you make them? Do you make them off the back of a BPO?
There's a copying. You can find a station where you can copy things, and you just tell it how many copies you want the BPC to make.
Do they have to come off a BPO, or can you make a BPC into a BPC?
Has to come from a BPO.
Okay, so that's the master copy, and then you make copies of it, yeah. Alright, yeah, I get it now, thanks. I see flying someone else's ship. Ice Princess, Ice Cold Princess, is that your ship, or are you borrowing someone else's? Why would you get killed if you get into shit if you get ganked? Okay, fair enough. Ice, what are you running for your mining lasers? Are you on the modulated ones or just the normal strippers? Yeah, okay, cool. I was just curious. I wanted to see what the difference was between the two.
The difference is the T2 are annoying as shit just by ore strips.
Ah, okay, why are they annoying?
You have to put in crystals. Each crystal type correlates to a different asteroid. Each crystal type has a different training time. They burn out, which means you have to bring multiple with you. And in my opinion, they're just not worth the time.
Right, okay. I guess the pro is that if you were going out and say just doing one asteroid type, you'd be more efficient for that asteroid type in the short term. I guess that's the trade-off. Okay. But not worth it in the long run.
Yeah, if you're willing to spend the extra couple $100 mil, you can get ore strip miners, which mine more, have a longer range, and don't use crystals or training time.
Ore strip miners. Okay, I'll look them up, thanks. Ah, there's a faction-specific one.
The asteroid is depleted.
Yep.
Dude, they are expensive.
Yep, and Ice is not wrong. You will probably get ganked sooner or later using them in ISOC.
Understandable. 220 or 210 mil each.
Yep, but when you're putting it on a hull that already costs $1 billion, how much does a Hulk cost? I can't remember. A Hulk is running you. Okay, so the Hulk itself costs 300 million. So 2 lasers on top of that is not that much more to get a pretty sizable increase.
Yeah, it's all relative, isn't it?
Like my cheat sheet was I will train just enough to be able to fly the ore strips on all of my accounts, and then I'll just dump the money into them.
That's a good tactic. Did it work?
Well, I have 5 ore strip miner Hulks in nullsec, so I'd say so.
Fair enough.
I mean, you can make like a couple $100 mil an hour depending on what you're mining.
See, I think I've shot myself in the foot joining a high-sec corp. I just seem to be a target rather than having all the cool stuff that's in nullsec.
Well, so the benefit of a nullsec group is that you have a lot more people to defend you. You have a lot more resources to use. You have a lot more money to make. But on the downside, it is significantly more dangerous even than, high sec mining. Because yes, you can get ganked in high sec, but you will get murdered in nullsec.
I guess so. My counter to that argument would be that where I'd be mining in nullsec would be pretty much home turf, so I should be relatively safe by the fact that you're all online.
Mining ships will die before anyone even has the ability to undock to come and save you.
Ah, okay.
Even if you full tank them, they have, less than cruiser level HP. And basically no ability to get out of a fight.
So by the time I've told you where he is and who's attacking me, it's already too late.
Exactly.
I get you.
There is the plus side of, here in high sec there's neutrals everywhere. You never know who is there to kill you. In nullsec, you can assume that every single neutral is there to kill you.
Octorus makes a good point. I'm so busy trying to sneak into low sec and null sec that I get killed anyway. At least I'm already there.
If you're gonna do that, I would 100% say join a low sec null sec group.
When I was living in nullsec, the rule was there's no such thing as a neutral.
Pretty much.
If
Everything
it's
flies
not
and
in
dies.
Corp or Alliance, it's an enemy.
Yep.
These mining drones are awesome.
They are quite nice. They get you that little bit extra while you're
The
mining.
asteroid
Yeah.
is depleted.
Really cool.
Compression.
Technically-
having compression is even better than the drones.
I mean, there used to be a semi-AFK method of mining that was also incredibly safe, that exclusively used mining drones.
And what was that? Oh, it doesn't exist anymore?
It does, but not to the same level. You know how I'm flying a porpoise?
Yeah.
Its big brother is the orca. The big brother of the orca is the rorqual. The rorqual used to mine roughly as much as a exhumer, and it also has the tank of a capital ship, while also having this invulnerability button, which makes you partially unkillable for 5 minutes. So it has great tank, a panic button, which is what it's called, and used to be able to mine a lot. So the solution was, why would I bring these squishy little, exhumers out there when I could just bring more rorquals? So that's what they did. And
And then CCP said, "Fuck your workforce."
yep, CCP went, that's not how we want you to use those. Stop doing that. Nerf, nerf, nerf. Now they're just big boosting ships.
I see.
A guy I used to play with had 3 Rorquals on 3 different accounts. That happened, and he liquidated them right before that patch went in.
Lucky.
It's like you knew it was coming.
Oh, they had announced it.
Ah, fair enough.
Prices
Just
dropped
smart.
like crazy before the patch. Like yesterday, I underestimated a group and overestimated my ship. They piled in a few more, and after a short couple of minutes, poof, there goes about 3 mil.
It's crazy how much you can lose so quickly, isn't it?
Yep. On the bright side, at least, I learned.
Yeah, expensive mistakes are great teachers.
That is not the most expensive mistake I've made. Learned from the last one too, but that one hurt a lot more.
The asteroid is
How much did you lose?
Rough estimate about 20.
Oh gosh.
The asteroid is depleted.
These numbers are unfathomable at the moment. And, like, the most I've seen so far is just over 1 billion, and that took me a long time to make.
Yeah, it's a combination of I've been playing the game for a hot minute and I have connections in the right places.
Yeah.
Because
Tends to be
90%
the
of
way
this
life
game
works.
is politics. Meet the right people, do the right things, eventually good things come to you.
See, that kind of excites me a little bit because, you know, it's a whole living ecosystem.
Yep.
$1.5 million made so far? That's pretty quick considering how long you've been here. I'm gonna need a math to run this back with a semi-truck.
Yeah, to be fair, Ice, I'm impressed with the speed of these retrievers. I'm just shy of 10 mil myself. Like yesterday, that was like nearly an hour and a half's worth of gameplay. I don't know how long we've been out here, but I'm sure it's not as long as that. Saying that it's midnight for me, it might be.
I went bowling for a damp.
And you can do 2 different rocks at once if it's within range too.
Yep. Although there isn't a ton of benefit to doing that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Well, counterpoint to that. So I tend to find that if I'm targeting the same rock with both lasers, I can make the rock disintegrate. Fine, that's fine. The rock's finished. But if I've got 2/3 full on the second laser, I lose it all. Whereas if I'm targeting 2 rocks, I don't actually lose anything, because when it kills the rocket, the laser's full.
Yeah. I guess I am thinking of this from a multi-boxing perspective.
Like, it's only a small benefit, but, you know, if you've sat there for 220 seconds or whatever it is, to lose it all, it's a little bit of a waste, maybe?
Yeah. The benefit that I get is that I don't have to constantly be checking each account to make sure you're mining the right rock, you're mining the right rock. It's just, oh, rock's dead, move all of the accounts to the next rock.
Yeah,
If you
that's
aren't
pretty cool.
multi-boxing, then
Are you using software to duplicate across the accounts, or are you doing it all manually?
so that is against the rules. You're not allowed to do what's called input broadcasting, where you click once on one account and it goes across to all of your accounts. However, what is allowed is previews of each account, basically. So I use a software called Evo Preview. And Evo Preview will show me the account in a clickable box that will then maximize that account. So I have one monitor dedicated to 9 previews, each of them 1/9 of my screen space. And then I have my main monitor, which is where the game pops up.
Jesus.
Okay, that makes life a little easier, I guess. You just click on one of the mini windows, that takes your main monitor over, do what you need to do, rinse and repeat.
Exactly.
Definitely
logging
seen
on
people
a few of
streaming
my
broadcasting
accounts.
though.
Yeah, I'm logging on a few of my accounts so I can show you what it looks like. But
And are these all subbed accounts? Or are you running alpha clones on them?
now they all have to be subbed, otherwise you can't log on more than one at a time.
Wow, okay.
Was spending about $100 a month on it. Well, my problem. Now they're all Plex for 2 years.
That is one solution to the problem, yeah.
Did you plex them all with in-game currency?
I know a guy. One of my friends did
Okay.
it for me.
It's
I
all
needed
about
both
who you
in-game
know.
currency.
Remind me to make
I-
friends with people you know.
I dumped a picture of what it looks like on my second monitor with most of my accounts logged in.
Where did you dump this?
General
I don't
chat.
have a Discord.
Oh, of course, yes, sorry. Oh, wow, nice. I don't think I have the brain capacity to manage all of that.
Well, benefit of it is you kind of just set most of them to do like menial tasks, and then you just use one brain process to handle your menial tasks, and then the rest of them to handle the less than menial tasks. Like when I do
Yeah.
PvP with them, 3 of them are basically just sitting there doing nothing for the majority of it.
Did you ever play any of the X3/4 universe games?
I have X4.
Kinda reminds me of operating my fleet in X4.
A little bit, yeah. Motherly. Can you, what's the word for it? Like, go a bit more in depth to that? Do you mean you have a station in nullsec? Yeah, the big question is, if it's a station, is it anchored or is it in a station somewhere? Oh, that's a... Do you have a structure reprocessing plant? I don't even know what that item is.
That's a solar system.
Is it the name of a
Oh.
station in something? With all your assets underneath it?
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Easy way to check is if you right click on it, can you set destination? That'll give you the answer.
click on show info.
Yeah, show info, and then what is it? Because it could be a structure reprocessing plant, which is a material that's used in industry. Oh! Okay, that means that somewhere in nullsec, there was a station that had your junk in it. And then that station got blown up or picked up, at which point all of the items that were in the station go into an asset safety wrap, which is brought to the closest low-sec station. So that has a unknown amount of items in it. I think there is a way to see
You have to go
what
there.
items are in it. Yeah, yeah. If you go to Walvalin, you can see what's in it and then choose to either pay the money to unwrap it, which will cost a portion of whatever what's in it costs, or you can just ignore it.
Yeah, I had to do that when I came back after 5 years. And it was a pain in the ass because I had to fly to a bunch of low-sec systems just to find out that the asset safety container contained a Corvette.
Yep, Corvettes and shuttles.
Yep.
I mean, I'm really irritated because they fixed the asset safety cost on supers just before I was trying to sell one of my supers.
The asteroid is depleted.
Meaning that instead of paying literally nothing because it has no price because you can't put them on the market, I would have to actually pay money for it. Alright, so yeah, if it's in Otonoami, you just head over there, and then you can see what's in it. Walvalin means that there was a station in Walvalin that had your stuff in it. Oh, that's a Potchman system. That's gonna be awkward. Man, that is an old asset safety wrap then. Because that means that that went into asset safety into Otonoami, and then Otonoami got taken by the Trigs during the Trig invasion.
Wonder what goodies you've got hiding out there.
I'm good. I was muted. I'm good at math. Don't worry about me, buddy. I'll get it the next day or whenever.
I mean, you've got that miasmos.
Yeah, I could probably bring it if I need to. I can't play too long today as much as I'd like to. That's why I'm kind of glad we're just doing mining. I've only got a little bit more in me, and then I gotta get ready for bed. I got an early morning tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm pushing my luck a little bit as well. Probably going to give it another 15 minutes till about midnight, and then wrap it up and jet off home. But it's been super awesome playing with you guys, and thank you so much for the compression.
Yeah.
I would love to have all this stuff back at home, but I'm gonna have to sell it here.
How far's home for you?
Amar.
Oh wow. I could probably tell you where a wormhole is close if you want. That jumps to a Mars space. I've got it on path. If the wormhole's still up, that is.
Yeah, one of these days I gotta figure out wormholes. I haven't done that in a long time.
My corpse in wormhole space, and there's is it Tadadan, something like that. There's one of them 4 jumps from here. It takes you to Tadadan. If that helps you at all. 1 jump over to Cameo, wormhole from Cameo, 2 wormholes in, and then out into Tadadan. More than happy to escort you if you want to go.
I'm not really worried about it. Probably just gonna leave this ship here because I have a jump clone over here, so that I can jump over here and do stuff with damp.
Fair enough.
And my home set, I will just self-destruct when I'm done over here and go home.
Whoa. You don't have to do all that.
Self-destructing is basically free.
Yeah, it's using the jump clone that costs money.
Okay.
It can only cost 90,000 disc if I remember correctly.
900,000.
Oh my god, you guys, that's way too much money. We don't need to be doing all that.
That's like 1 level 3 mission,
Much money
or
thrown around.
2 dailies.
I got a Corax today on someone's stream. I won it as a drop prize, so I'm going to kit that out and do some missions with that tomorrow, I think. I haven't done any combat stuff
Nice.
yet.
Well, do we have drops? Probably not. It's probably pay to win drops, right?
It's Eve Partners. They
Yeah.
have drops from their Eve Partner account.
Hmm. No, you can't send me any money, Ark, but thank you. Well, this is a nice way to relax for a little bit, though.
Mining can be very relaxing.
When you're not in null or low sec or getting bumped.
Yeah, normally it's filled with paranoia and anxiety.
Yeah.
As somebody bumps me.
Yeah.
The asteroid.
That's why I went
is
quiet for a
depleted.
sec. I can't hit my push to talk while I'm doing commands.
Ah,
Because my push to talk is on my mouse, and my mouse goes, "Oh, you're trying to do things?" Nah, push to talk counts as left click apparently.
I've rebound mine to the equals key.
You are a psychopath.
It's on my mouse.
Okay.
I've got 12
Wait, what?
mouse.
Oh,
I got
okay.
12 button mouse, it just happens that 12 is the equals key.
Sitting over here thinking, yeah, I take my hand off of the left-hand side of my keyboard and hold the right-hand side to do the push knock.
I just use my nose, just headbutt the keyboard.
Oh, that reminds me of a great video. Do any of you guys know what breakcore is?
No. I feel like I need to Google it though.
A fantastic genre of music that comes with the best music video I've ever seen.
You've got to link that, I need to look.
I was gonna make some joke about him using a Dvorak keyboard, and then I realized that the equal sign is still on the right-hand side on a Dvorak keyboard.
What's a Dvorak keyboard? This is a new thing to me.
Oh, look it up. It's a different style of key. It is a different style keyboard layout that was designed to be easier. It's not.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
it's not
looking at
easier, it's
a US
faster.
layout. Faster.
Basically, QWERTY, like the QWERTY UEAP keyboard, is the slowest keyboard for typing. So we invented like 5 more that are miserable to use, but you type faster if you spend 6 months learning how to use it.
Goddamn geese.
Like, I'm looking at a picture and I'm just thinking, no. How is having brackets on your index and middle finger of your left hand a faster way of typing? I could get the middle row, I guess, yeah, because you've got the most used characters there. Okay, yeah, alright, fair enough. How do you get your brain around that though, man? That's some rewiring, that is.
No, Ice, we're not doing that.
Ice, you can give all your ore to me if you don't know what to do with it, mate. Stick it in a canister, I'll take it off your hands.
I mean, if you want to buy me a blueprint for a retriever, I'm not gonna say no.
Well, building something takes a lot of effort and also skills.
I have all the skills.
The asteroid.
This character is actually designed as my economy character and manufacturing.
Okay. Oh, wait, sorry, was that Ryle?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you meant Damp.
I don't have any skills.
Aldo tells us. I linked the video in general chat.
Thanks, dude. I'll check it out in a sec.
I personally love it. However, it is not a traditional style of music. I also just love the video for it. And part of
I'm
it
liking
did
it so
remind me
far.
of bashing your face into the keyboard.
Okay, that's different. It's like drum and beat bass met dubstep while looking at something slightly more classical.
Kind of, yeah. So you take a piano melody, you throw a ton of effects on it, and then you take an amen break, if you know what that is, chop it to hell, and throw it on top.
I had no idea what you guys are going on about.
Look in general chat of Discord. It's completely clean if you want to throw it up on stream too.
No. I'm about to get off the stream, but thank you guys for playing with me. Val, thank you for bringing your super fancy ship.
Not super fancy, don't worry about it.
Sorry it can't be longer, y'all. I gotta get to bed. I didn't even think I'd be able to stream at all today, but I got home a little early and was like, does anybody want to just come hang out? So it was nice. for sure.
Yeah.
Likewise, I look forward to seeing you all again in the near future.
Yep, I'm gonna go dock.
Warp drive active.
Oh, wait. I forgot my drones
Don't
again.
forget your drones.
What's drones? Shift R?
That's the last bit in your inventory too. Yeah, shift R.
Yes.
Okay. Whew. Okay. Alright, now we'll dock.
Warp drive active.
Okay. I think we may have done like 10 million maybe, which is great in that short a time.
Yeah, definitely. I think I just hit 13, so it's definitely better than losing 50.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Val, thank you very much for the donation. I will spend that wisely.
Docking permission requested. Docking
No, don't
request
spend it wisely.
accepted.
This is Eve. Buy something and you'll blow it up.
Oh yeah, when I say spend it wisely, I'm gonna go and buy a PvP ship, kit it out, and go and try and
No.
gank someone in Nullsec.
Let's go. Don't come to Fountain, then I have to kill you.
I'm gonna try and find a Nullsec court, man. I'm getting rid of these pussies that I'm with at the moment.
Well, thank y'all. I will see you guys next time. Have a great night,
Later then.
everyone. See you. Bye, Ice.